Om Namah Shivaya. Hello friends, a warm welcome from Greta Talks. Today in this epilogue, I would like to express my views regarding my overall journey of Kailas Manasarovar. I was 66 years old when I went for this tough pilgrimage. Generally, such a tough and challenging pilgrimage journey is undertaken with the firm determination, tenacity, and fulfills the resolution. After living our life to the fullest content, it makes us confident that we can control our life with the experience gained due to our age. This is the attitude which encourages us to build up courage for the fulfillment of such a tough journey. Such attitude can be found in the majority of the senior citizens who have renounced their desires and wish to be the part of such a tough pilgrimage. The realization of the point of zenith in one's phase of life forces one to attempt to gain spiritual and godly experience. There are numerous travel companies taking the pilgrims for this pilgrimage, but the harsh climate is not sustainable and favorable for the health of the senior citizens. The senior citizens who have spent their entire life in a cozy and habituated environment find difficult to adjust themselves and face these crucial circumstances. So it is necessary to think about how to overcome these factors. There should be the provision of basic amenities to the pilgrims and effective medical facilities or help while staying there, which is a prerequisite for the smooth functioning of the pilgrimage. There are numerous people who go for this pilgrimage and many of them lose their lives during their journey. There was one couple who prepared their death will before going to this pilgrimage. It is as if they had deliberately accepted the threat of the pilgrimage. Is it not someone's duty to stop the people from keeping the principles of humanity at stake to degenerate the human life? The financial exploitation of the pilgrims should be stopped when they hire horse and the porter. It is insensitive on the part of us to force the horse to do the tedious journey which compels the horses to take the lives of the pilgrims traveling on their backs. Our co-pilgrim expressed his compassion for the horses carrying the pilgrims on their backs all the way through the complex terrain. The quality of kindness is really like a beautiful ornament suitable to the human being, isn't it? The collection of taxes from the pilgrims should not be limited only up to its collection but should extend further towards realization of the entity of the pilgrims as the Indian citizens and the taxpayers. Someone should realize and fulfill their duties towards the pilgrims. One has to face critical situation and organize the trips. It becomes the major issue of self-respect and great responsibility for someone when the provisions of the basic facilities to the pilgrims are ignored. In order to retort to this, one of our Indian preachers had planned to take lakhs of his devotees to Tarboche for 4 days in order to provide them an eternal happiness by singing devotional songs and mythological stories. When I had gone to say goodbye to my companions, I came to know about the locality built to accommodate 400 to 450 people on the land between Yamadwar and Tarboche. They must have spent lot of wealth as it was a small village established with all the facilities and luxuries. Unfortunately, we could not get the information if it was a permanent locality or it was established for the time being. The pilgrims have to hire the horse and the porter, paying 15 to 20,000 rupees. But if their circumambulation, that is pradakshina, remains incomplete, or if the porter or the caretaker of the horse flee, then the pilgrims will not get their money back. We had heard of the real incident which took place when the porter and the caretaker of the horse ran away, leaving the pilgrims halfway, taking away their money. They pretended that there was the devil that had come to Dolma Pass ahead of Derapuk who attacks their god. Anyway, I really appreciate and have the feeling of reverence for the people who, in spite of unpredictable and dangerous circumstances, do not give up their longing to participate in such tough trips. As a part of this society, I agree that I deliberately accepted this threat. I am confused if such daredevilry should be encouraged or strictly restricted. There are frequencies of the disasters day by day due to increasing crowds in the pilgrimage centers in our country. It is observed that the hold and influence of religion has deep and increasing impact on the society where people are slogging to satisfy their worldly pleasures risen out of the age of science and technology. The pilgrimage is the only way where God-fearing devotees can connect with the Almighty and find solace and support from their anxieties. So, last but not least, let us pray to God to bless everyone with good deeds and thoughts, and let always good things happen in everyone's life. Tathastu, and thank you to all my viewers.